Okay, folks, so are you ready to dive deep? Today, we're all about healthier eating.
I'm ready.
We're going to take a look at this document called 5 Foods to Avoid for Better Health. .pdf.
Okay.
I think everyone has a pretty good idea what's coming, but
Yeah.
we're gonna see if there's anything new.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
talking about sugar, fried food, refined carbs, processed meat, salt. Pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, the usual suspects, right?
Yeah, exactly. But the idea is to really understand why these things are bad for you, and maybe we'll learn some new stuff along the way.
Absolutely. I think that's key because we always hear, oh, this is bad, but
Right.
understanding the science behind it, I think that's where it gets interesting.
Yeah. So let's kick things off with sugar.
Okay.
I think everyone has experienced the sugar crash.
Of course.
You eat a donut,
Yeah.
and then like an hour later, you just feel terrible.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what is going on in our bodies when we eat sugar?
Well, think of it like a roller coaster ride for your blood sugar levels. Okay. You eat that donut and your blood sugar shoots straight up. Your body's like, whoa, too much sugar. And it releases a ton of insulin to try and get things back under control. Okay. And that rapid drop in blood sugar is what leaves you feeling sluggish.
That's the crash.
Exactly, the crash.
So it's not just that I feel bad.
Right.
It's also like long term, this is not a good thing.
Right, exactly. Over time, those constant spikes and crashes, they can really do some damage. You're looking at increased risk of obesity, type 2 diabetes, even heart disease.
So it's like every time I have that donut, I'm like
Yeah,
contributing.
you're adding to that cumulative effect. Yeah.
Okay. All right, fried foods, gotta be honest, I love French fries.
I mean, who doesn't?
Right, but there's got to be something bad about them, right?
Well, it's more than just the extra fat and calories. Those are definitely factors.
Okay.
The real problem is what happens when you fry food, like at a chemical level.
What happens?
These harmful compounds form during the frying process. And get this, some of them are linked to cancer.
Really?
Yeah, one study found that people who ate fried foods every day had a much higher risk of certain types of cancer, like liver cancer.
Wow, okay, so that's one less order of fries per week for me.
Right, it's all about moderation.
Is there a healthy way to eat fried food, or is it just like,
Well, you can try air frying. It gives you that crispy texture without all those harmful compounds.
really? So I can still get my crispy fix.
Exactly.
Okay, so we talked about sugar, we talked about fried foods. Let's move on to refined carbs.
All right.
White bread, pasta, the usual suspects.
The white stuff.
Yeah, so is this another blood sugar nightmare?
Oh, you bet. Refined carbs are basically stripped of their fiber and nutrients, so they get digested super quickly, causing those blood sugar spikes and crashes we talked about earlier.
So is this why I get hungry like an hour after eating a bagel?
Could be. That quick digestion means you're not feeling full for very long.
Okay, so what's the better option then? If I want some carbs,
Whole grains, definitely. They've got all that fiber that refined carbs are missing.
okay.
That fiber slows down digestion so you feel fuller for longer.
Okay, so that's like brown rice, quinoa, all that good stuff.
Exactly.
Okay, so far I'm giving up donuts, I'm giving up French fries,
Right.
trading in white bread for whole grain.
Good swaps.
This is going pretty well, but the next one I think is where I'm going to struggle.
Let's hear it.
Processed meats.
Ah, the bacon dilemma.
Yeah, bacon, sausage,
I know.
the good stuff.
It's tasty, but
But I'm guessing it's really bad for you.
well, the World Health Organization classifies processed meats as a Group 1 carcinogen.
Group 1, what does that even mean?
It means they have enough evidence to say that processed meat directly causes cancer in humans.
Oh, wow.
And we're talking the same category as tobacco.
So like really bad.
Yeah.
How bad are we talking here? Like what kind of risks?
Studies have shown that eating just 50 grams of processed meat daily, that's about 2 slices of bacon, increases your risk of colorectal cancer by 18%.
So every time I have a BLT, I am increasing my risk.
It's all about balancing those risks and benefits, right?
Okay, so maybe bacon is a once in a while treat.
That's a good approach.
All right, last but not least, let's talk about salt.
Okay, the essential mineral, that can also be a problem.
Yeah, because we need salt to live right.
Absolutely, but it's all about balance.
So what's the problem with too much salt?
Well, it raises your blood pressure,
Okay,
and high blood pressure is a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke.
so like heart attack, stroke, those kinds of things.
Exactly. And the scary part is that most of the salt we eat isn't from the salt shaker.
Really?
It's hidden in processed foods, sauces, restaurant meals.
So like I could be eating a ton of salt and not even know it.
Exactly.
Okay, so reading labels.
Yes, very important.
Okay, so there we have it. Sugar, fried foods, refined carbs, processed meats, salt, all those delicious things that we probably should be eating less of.
It's not about cutting them out entirely. It's about making informed choices.
Right, it's about balance. And knowing the risks. Right?
Yeah, and find the healthier alternatives.
Absolutely, like we talked about.
So what would you say is the biggest takeaway from all of this?
I think it's that knowledge is power, right?
Hmm.
Now that you know about these risks, you can start making changes. Little things can make a big difference.
So like swapping out the soda for water,
Exactly.
choosing baked chicken over fried chicken.
Yeah, simple swaps.
So listeners, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to think about just one small change you can make today
One small change.
to eat a little bit healthier.
Start small and build from there.
And remember, food should be enjoyable too.
Absolutely, it's about finding that balance.
So don't stress about being perfect.
Enjoy your food.
Enjoy life, and we'll see you next time on The Deep Dive.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.